Good morning, I'm Dr. Beulah from IT department. I'm going to deal with the course cyber security, and the subject code is actually 19 IT 7401. Today let's learn about the topic classic encryption technique and its types. Okay, so before going into the deeper into the classic encryption technique, first of all you should know what is plain text and ciphertext. So plain text is the data or the raw information which we have to send it to the sender. Okay, so maybe email, you can take an email where you type all the datas, whatever information you want to convey, and then that is what is called as plain text. And when it moves from your system, uh, it it may be stolen by some intruder, so it should be converted into ciphertext, and then only it should be delivered to the receiver side, and from there it should be converted from ciphertext to plain text so as to be in a readable format. So unreadable format is otherwise called as ciphertext. Plain text is the data which you actually type, which is in understandable format. So to convert this, you need two things. One is encryption algorithm and another one is key. Key is nothing but the information which is actually used to convert from encryption, which is used to convert plain text to ciphertext, and this key is used along with the encryption algorithm. And in the sender side, it should be decrypted. I mean, the ciphertext has to be again converted into the plain text. Okay, so for that again you need key and the decryption algorithm. So this is in general, the key is nothing but it is the information used for doing encryption and decryption. And first of all, you should know what is encryption and decryption. Encryption is a process of actually converting from the raw data to the coded format, which is not understandable format. Okay, you may say some maybe a message which is not in a readable format. Okay, that is what is called as ciphertext. And decryption is a process of converting ciphertext to plain text. So as we know the basic terminology, plain text is the raw data and the ciphertext is unreadable format data, and cipher is actually algorithm for transferring the plain text or ciphertext. And key is actually used with the some information which is actually used with the encryption algorithm or the decryption algorithm. What is encryption or encipher? Converting the plain text. The process is actually called as encipher. Decipher is converting the ciphertext back to the plain text. So this encipher or encryption will happen in the sender side, and decipher or decryption is happening in the receiver side. What is cryptanalysis? It is actually studying the principles or methods of deciphering, code breaking, or you can say conversion. I told you, the conversion from plain text to ciphertext. That study is called as cryptanalysis, and that too happens without knowing key. Without knowing key, if you want to try to analyze what is the plain text or what is the ciphertext, that study is called as cryptanalysis. Okay, so cryptology is it includes the study of cryptography and cryptanalysis. So coming to cipher is generally divided into two. One is classic and modern. So today we will be concentrating only the classic. So classic is again converted into divided into substitution and transposition. Again substitution is divided into mono alphabetic and poly alphabetic. So we will first concentrate on what is substitution technique. So we have already seen the concept map. Now we will see what is substitution technique. Substitution is every plain text is mapped with another element, another character, it will be converted. Okay. Transposition is you actually rearrange the text in the plain, rearrange the data, the element in the plain text will be rearranged. So that is what is transposition. So today we'll first see what is substitution, and here you'll be using two keys. One is symmetric and asymmetric. What is symmetric? It is nothing but private key. And what is asymmetric? And public key. Okay, what is private key? Both sender and the receiver will be knowing the will be using the same key, but here in public key the sender will use one key and the receiver will use another key to convert. Okay, so what next? You should know what are the two types of plain text. One is block cipher and stream cipher. Block cipher is nothing but the inputs are treated as blocks, and here in stream cipher the inputs are treated as one bit at a time. Okay, so as I told you, substitution technique, in the substitution technique, the first technique is ceasar cipher. So ceasar cipher is nothing but you're going to replace any alphabet with the other alphabet. Here you can see here for A I have substituted D, and for B I have substituted E, and for C I have substituted F, which means every fourth alphabet, I mean I leave the A, B, C. For this plain text A I am substituting D here. Okay, so which means substituting another alphabet with the another alphabet is called a ceasar cipher. So you can see here, so every third alphabet is treated as substitution alphabet. So what does it mean is the number 3 is the key here. You can see 3 here, right? So 3 is the key. I mean every third alphabet the alphabet next to the third alphabet will be substituted here. So you can let's see an example here. You can see this substitution technique is the earliest one, and it is another name for that is Cipher, and it is invented by the Julius Caesar, and it is mainly used for military purpose, and it replaces every third alphabet. You can see here. So if you take this example, meet me after the toga party, you can see for M, P is substituted. For M, the P is substituted. I mean how it comes actually. See here, for A, D is substituted, B, E is substituted. So alphabetically you will move, but every third alphabet will be substituted. So for M it is actually P, and for E it is actually H. So 2 times E is coming, so it is H. And for T it is W. So you can see the plain text actually is in readable format, and the cipher text is not in the readable format. So this is called as, the readable format is called as plain text, and the words which is not, I mean the alphabets which is not in the readable format is called as cipher text. So this helps for the intruder. This helps the safety is actually assured when it actually, the intruder cannot actually steal the ciphers, cannot steal the cipher. Okay, in this way we can protect. So this ceasar cipher is one of the first substitution technique which enables us to convert from plain to cipher text. So the key here is 3. Thank you.